Hey guys, so I just want to do a quick little speed test comparison here with some new phones of the mid-range category. We do have the A5 2017, and we're going to be comparing with the Honor 6X, Moto Z Play, the Zenfone 3, and the Lenovo P2 phone, an excellent budget banger. And we're just going to start them all up at the same time here and see like the performance. Some people have been asking to see the benchmark, etc., the Wi-Fi, and some other stuff. I never tire of doing that. But who's going to boot on first? My money's on Lenovo. Or Samsung. Oh, Lenovo, you see? Lenovo beat Samsung. And then Asus, Motorola. Oh, Moto is behind. That's weird, because Moto is owned by the Lenovo. So very interesting results here for the startup. We're just going to turn the brightness up here a little bit on some of the phones because we don't like the flicker. So basically I just wanted to check out the Wi-Fi. Some people were moaning, saying that they wanted to see Wi-Fi comparison here. So we're going to first see this and see the performance. I'm right next to the router, so no excuses here. And all of them are on the 5G as well, if it supports it. This is 2G, unfortunately. So the Honor 6X gives you a very respectable score for saying it doesn't have the best technology there, but still you can see the upload is very good overall. Next we have Moto Z. With the Snapdragon 625. Obviously this has the Kirin 655. And you can see, I think Snapdragon is still ahead here when it comes to the Wi-Fi a little bit. Well, obviously it is because it's like got 5G, so that is to be expected. A5 2017 comes Exynos 7870, and you can see very nice progression here when it comes to the speed. Very good in fact compared to Moto. Even the upload. Similar process on the Zenfone 3, Snapdragon 625, and you can see it beats the Moto, but it can't quite meet Samsung and its own processor, which is a bit of a shame. It is pretty much like the Samsung in every other way in terms of the build quality. And finally we have Lenovo P2. Can it redeem itself from the other one I did? And wow, it's really going for it this time. Oh, it's going to be close. So it can't just meet the A5, but it is second to best here. So props where props is due, which is quite interesting. So you can see a nice mix there when it comes to the performance. We are going to as well check out the Antutu because we've not done that for a while, and we want to see the graphics and stuff, see how they all compare. So we just fire this up on all of them, and I have done all the permissions, etc., so we shouldn't get any interruption. So we're just going to hit test again there. Test, 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 and test. And I'm not going to let it play all the way through, but I will let some parts play so we can see the graphics here. This one looks very laggy already on the Kirin 655. My god, look at that. Huawei's always been very weak when it comes to the GPU. Even on its high-end phones, it seems to be behind. This one seems quite smooth. This one a bit laggy, similar to that one, and that one. Snapdragon behind. Exynos is what we've come to expect. So I'd put the A5 ahead here when it comes to smoothness. It is a little bit jerky, but the others just look really kind of struggling. So the 6X, wow, you can see very struggling here, and I think the A5 again is the most smoothest, but these ones look pretty outdated, whatever GPU they use. I think it's Adreno, isn't it? Something Adreno 405 or something. So if you're looking for your gaming, the A5 is probably the better bet here. So we're just going to fast forward this. So we are coming to the end now, and you can see it is very neck and neck actually in terms of the raw kind of processing here. I think the P2 is actually ahead, but only just, and it's going to be close. I think the P2 is going to win here, which is nice, and we're getting very solid score, 63,000 compared to the rest here, which as you can see is the best on the right. The Honor is getting the lowest here, unfortunately, and A5 is getting the second lowest. So I was actually expecting Samsung to be ahead here when it comes to processing, but clearly not. But I think the GPU is definitely better. Traditionally, the Mali GPU has been very good on Samsung device. It's just the optimization which can be a little bit weird, but yeah, you know, very impressive stuff here from Lenovo when it comes to this phone on the right here. Obviously there are some other differences with the phones, such as the screen technologies used. We don't have AMOLED on all of them yet, but the ones which do have AMOLED have much nicer viewing angles, etc., compared to obviously the ones which don't. But obviously some of them do have like dual camera here on the 6X, which is good for your photography. We have modularity with the Moto Z Play. So they are all bringing something nice and unique to the table, really. This is coming with waterproofing. They are obviously all coming in slightly different prices. I think the Honor and the P2 are about the same price. The A5 and the Z Play about the same price. So yeah, just a quick little video here to conclude. I'd probably give the graphics to the A5 and the processing and speed to the P2. If you've got any questions, do let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.